Good morning, kids. Before we start our lesson, I have an announcement to make. Beginning October 25th, we are going to have worship at St. Stephen in person on Sunday mornings at 9:30. And what this means is that beginning November 1st, so the following Sunday, we will resume in-person Sunday school. Now, if you are a family that will not be comfortable coming into service yet, that's okay. We understand. I know that some of you will be here, are planning on being here. And what I've decided to do instead of pre-recording these lessons and putting them on YouTube is I am going to Zoom them live. So if you are a family that won't be attending right away, but you would still like your child to participate in Sunday school, please let me know. I will continue mailing out all the supplies, and I will make sure I email you a link to the Zoom for Sunday morning. We all know what that looks like with little kids. Zoom and little kids, it's a little chaotic to start, but they get used to it really quick. There might be times I ask for your child to mute their mic, and just know it's because it might be distracting to everyone, and that's okay. We'll all get used to it, and we'll be able to interact okay after 1 or 2 Sundays. So with that being said, we're going to talk about today's lesson. So today we are going to learn about Jacob and Esau. And Jacob and Esau are the children, they're twins, of Rebekah and Isaac, who we learned about last week. So Esau, he's really big and really hairy, and he's good at hunting. And he was born first and is their dad's favorite. So Esau was the firstborn, and he is Isaac's favorite. And then Jacob, he has really smooth skin and he's very clever, and he was born second, and he is Rebekah, their mother's favorite. Jacob uses his cleverness to get 2 important things from Esau. And so we're going to learn a little bit more about that as the morning goes on. And so right now we're going to watch the Jacob and Esau video.
Tuh, cepat kanan.
Bagah.
Ada apa di sini mana? Ah, pergi. Pergi pergi.
Jangan. Macam apa? Tutup. Tutup. Tukar. Jangan. Sen mana? Bagah.
Commons. I'm a Commons. I'm a Commons.これ見ね。
Okay, so you just watched the story of Jacob and Esau, and now I would like you to talk with your grown-ups about these three things. One, how did Esau and Jacob get along when they were growing up? Were they great friends? Were they enemies? Were they very competitive with each other? And another question that you can discuss is, do you ever feel jealous of your siblings, of your brother or sister? And if you don't have a brother and sister, do you ever feel jealous of your friends or your cousins who you might be very close to? And go ahead and talk about that with your parents. And then, what surprised you about how Jacob used his cleverness to get something from Esau? What surprised you about that? Okay? So now I am going to go ahead, sorry, I have something in my eye, and read you the story. And it is called Deception. So, the story. There we go. Hopefully you can see this okay. There's a sly little trick that happens real quick. A prank smooth and slick, a plot nice and thick. That sort of trick made Jacob the pick. So, there we go. There's bad-tempered twin, so determined to win, that a lie he did spin with a mischievous grin. That sort of twin made his brother give in. There's a warm lentil stew that's delicious to chew, yet when Esau got through, he did not have a clue that because of the stew, the old order was new. So he didn't know he was giving up his birthright to Jacob. There's another mean trick played on father who's sick. Jacob's mother said, "Quick, or you won't be his pick. Stir the food with a stick, give your father a lick." There's a sheepskin disguise that can fool Isaac's eyes. Jacob's terrible lies and his shocking surprise left him holding the prize, blessing wide as the skies. There's a father and son Mad about what's been done, tricky Jacob has won. There's a family undone. Esau's not number one. Now Jacob must run. So there's that. All right. So if you remember the beginning, at the beginning, Jacob had the number one ribbon on him. Remember, it was at the beginning of the movie, and it was at the beginning of the book. And why, I'm sorry, not Jacob, Esau. Why does Esau get the ribbon at the beginning? Okay. And who gets it at the end? And how does it feel to be number one? How does it feel? So you can talk about that with your growing up. Growing up, who isn't happy being second? How does it feel when you are second? Or how does it feel when you're the last at something? So go ahead and discuss that with your grown-ups. How does it feel to not be first all the time? All right. And then when Isaac gives Jacob the blessing, the father gives the son all the good things that God promises. God promises good things for us too. Who gives you blessings? So God gives us blessings, right? But who else gives us blessings in our lives? And you can talk about that with your grown-up. Okay, and when you're through with that, you can start your little lesson. And you can do a number one ribbon and a number two ribbon. Because honestly, both are okay. Even if number two means last, both are okay. That's all right. So that was our lesson for this week. I miss you guys. I can't wait to see some of you on November 1st in person, and I can't wait to see the rest of you on Zoom. So have a great Sunday.